We saw in our reading how Paul says to Timothy that from infancy you have known the Holy Scriptures. And I thought it'd be helpful for us to hear from someone for a few minutes who has learned the Scriptures from infancy and what's helped them with that. So I've asked Sam to come and join me. Now, Sam, you've got some of your old Bibles here. Let me ask you, first of all, how old were you when you first remember reading the Bible?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Mm-hmm.
So you've been reading the Bible since before you can remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So show us some of the books, some of the Bible story books that we started off with when you were little.
This one was the first one that I have, and I got it on my baptism.
Brilliant.
And then I got this one. I think it was on my birthday.
Great.
And
so they're picture Bibles, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
They just tell the stories
Mm-hmm.
with pictures and so on, and that's something that we used to read to you. And then when you started to read, you could read some of the words yourself. Mm-hmm. Okay. You've got a bit beyond that now, haven't you? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what are you reading now?
So now I do my XTB notes. And with my XTB notes, so I read this Bible whenever there's something you have to read in the XTB notes.
So these are Bible reading notes,
Yeah.
aren't they? They tell you which parts of the Bible to read, mm-hmm. and then you've got puzzles and word searches and questions mm-hmm. to help you understand that part of the Bible. Mm-hmm. Brilliant.
And then I've got the Action Bible. And in the Action Bible, it's basically the stories. It's like the stories being all fun.
So it's cartoon strips of the
Yeah.
whole Bible, basically,
mm-hmm.
isn't it? And you loved reading that, didn't
mm-hmm.
you? You used to sit and just read it for
mm-hmm.
hours, looking at the pictures
mm-hmm.
and the stories. And you still know lots of the Bible stories, don't you, from reading
mm-hmm.
the Action Bible?
Mm-hmm.
So that's brilliant.
And then this is my journaling Bible. And it's basically the church Bibles. And then,
So it's the same translation as the church Bible.
And then, but inside it's got space. It's got a
That's it, we can
space
see.
where you can write. Yeah, and yeah.
And what sorts of things do you write there?
I write things like, wow, these things are interesting, like that sort of thing.
Okay, that's great. And as well as your XTB notes, we're reading through this mm-hmm. Bible at the moment, aren't we? Because mm-hmm. you asked to do some extra reading. Mm-hmm. And what have we been reading from that Bible?
We've read Ephesians. We've started reading Genesis, but then we got halfway through Genesis and we moved on to Romans. And then once we finished Romans, we're going to carry on and do the rest of Genesis.
That's brilliant. And Sam, do you think your dad needs to be a vicar in order for you to be able to read the Bible like that? Or do you think anyone's mum or dad could read them some Bible stories and help them with XTB and that sort of thing?
Anyone can read it.
I think they can, can't they?
Mm-hmm.
That's brilliant. Thanks very much for sharing, Sam. Mm-hmm.